everybody to beautiful Miami. And he's crazy. This year's Capital One Orange Bowl.
You call me a hot, man.
College football playoff. We've reached the semifinal stage. One last hurdle to clear before the national championship game. We'll find out here today which side has the toughness and the depth to keep driving toward that ultimate goal, the chance to raise that gold trophy over their heads. As we'll see the number 6 seed in this playoff, the Ohio State Buckeyes, taking on the number 10 seed in the playoff, the Georgia Bulldogs. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined by Kirk Herbstreit. It's been a tough run this college football playoff so far, and it's down to this, the semifinals. Which team will head on to the national championship game?
Go. Go. This is what we want. This is what we want. This is what we dreamed about. This is what we dreamed about. This is what we dream about. You know, scream. This is what we dream about. This is what we dream about. This is what we dream about.
And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's when the offense will take over.
We got to take our shirt off.
Fresh set it down to the offense. First down. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Trying to create outside the pocket now. Short connection to the tight end here.
This feel like a Georgia Bulldog type of game right here. This feel like a Georgia Bulldog type of game, huh? This feel like a Georgia Bulldog type of game.
Handoff to the right side. Breaking free at the 35.
Todd Gurley early. Todd Gurley early.
Chris, a really good job here by this back to be able to find that hole and pick up the yards for this first down. Boy, Georgia's had some good backs over the years, and this young man is living up to that tradition today.
First down, they're going to throw the ball. Trying to extend the play. He's going to take it.
All right. Yeah, he's hurt.
Him out of bounds. Not much of a gain there.
Well, he was close to getting to that corner and picking up some big yards, but the defense does a good job of getting him out of bounds.
Offense getting set. It's second down.
Here we go, here we go, here we go, here we go.
Pre-snap motion from the receiver. A pop pass on the jet sweep.
We got to cut that belt. We got to cut that belt.
For no gain. And the Bulldogs will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down.
Roll it, roll it, roll it.
Now it brings up fourth down. Timeout called by the defense, their first of the half, as they try to make some adjustments here.
You got the kids there.
Offense stays on the field. They're going to go for it in the opening drive from their own territory. Fourth down, looking to throw for it. It's complete. That's enough for a first down. Breaks into the
touchdown, dogs.
Takes it all the way to the house. Touchdown, Georgia. We come out in the playoff game, Kirk. No signs of rust for the offense immediately.
Yeah, no jitters at all. After the layoff, I wondered how they might be able to come out and communicate, and they actually just the rhythm to the offense, but they did not hesitate. They set the tone early. Now they got themselves a lead.
Formation would indicate they're going to try the onside kick here. Oh, the onside kick is recovered, and the gamble pays off.
Too long. Too
The
wide.
coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. Looking out throwing here to start the drive. Let's it go.
Intercepted.
The pass is intercepted as he throws into double coverage that time. And he's got some open field ahead. And he steps out of bounds after a great return. What a hit. Sets up the offense in great position.
That offensive coordinator is going to have some choice words for his quarterback over the phone on the sideline after that throw. You have to be more careful with the football.
And the single back takes the handoff. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. Offense getting set. Second down play here. Here's the snap. Looking to throw here. Running out of time in the pocket. And he's hit right as he throws it.
Roll it.
Incomplete. You don't want to waste this good field position, but it's third down and long. Dropping back, we're going to throw for the first down.
Oh, I ain't see him right there. I did not see him right there.
I love this defense and how they're playing some man coverage. And let's face it, when you do that, it's a bit risky. You can leave your defensive backs out there on islands. But the good combination of good coverage with a good pressure on the quarterback, you can come up with sacks like this.
It's 1 down and a long way to go, but they're going to go for it. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. 4th down. He's throwing for it. Airing this one out toward the sideline. He's got it right near the end zone. And he goes down after a huge chunk play to completely change the field position here.
Well, the defense is in the right coverage here. Looked like they had exactly what they wanted to be able to come up with a stop here on 4th down. But there's the timing between a quarterback and a receiver. They knew exactly where they needed to go. Great timing and a first down.
Off the big play, they are pounding on the door here. 1st and goal. Try to make it with a quarterback sneak. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Bulldogs. But they'll try to add the lead now with a PAT. With the extra point, the lead is 14. Kickoff team is on the field to move this one away. Returner looking to create better field position. And he's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. Here comes the powerful Buckeye offense back onto the field. The last possession ended quickly. The interception on the first play. Let's see if they can do better here. Defense makes the stop after a 5-yard gain, so 2nd and 5.
Boy, I'm a big fan of that jet sweep motion like that. It really forces the defense to stretch them out horizontally and can create some vertical seams for this offense. They got some positive yards. Didn't quite get the first down, but I'll tell you what they've done. Planted a seed on this defense, and they better defend this style of play moving forward.
2nd down after that previous play. Trying to find some room. It's Fowler. Breaks loose at the 40. Takes it out to the 44. That's good for a first down.
You know, Chris, what a great run here. You think about Ohio State, you think lately about those NFL-ready wide receivers. But we all know it starts with their running games, all those great backs they've had over the years.
First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? And the quarterback dropping back. Got him. He's sacked.
That's That's a really nice job of bouncing back by this defense after giving up that big gain. This time they get the pressure and bring that quarterback down.
DB's backing off from the line now. Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Catch made. It's a big play inside the 30. They're not going to get him. He's in. Touchdown, Buckeyes. And now they'll set up for the point after. PAT up and good. They get a little bit closer. Kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. And a misfire there on the kickoff as it goes out of bounds. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. First down play call. How aggressive will it be? They'll change the pre-snap look now. The offense with some pre-snap eye candy. And looking to throw now on first down. He fires it. The pass is caught, but they say he's out of bounds, so an incompletion. Second down play coming up. Receiver in motion now. After the incompletion, QB tries it again on second and 10. Pass not complete.
But this quarterback and his receivers have got to get on the same page. They've got to find a rhythm if they want to move the ball down the field.
Pre-snap motion from the offense. And he'll drop back here on third down. And they heave it deep downfield. Tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete.
Well, Chris, obviously they had to go through the air there to try to pick up this third down and long, but when you're so far behind the chains, you really allow this defense to dictate things, and it allows them to put pressure on your quarterback and can affect the timing, as we saw in this play.
Trying for a fourth down completion. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. That's a nasty move. Now he's got room to run. Forced out of bounds after a big game. This offense set up for the first down. Georgia setting up for the first and 10 now. They'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example of a defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage, not give up big run plays.
Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. They look to throw it here on second down. And it's caught. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain. The Dogs hustle to the line to run the hurry up. Takes the snap and takes off on the run. And he's brought down, but he does have enough for the first down.
These quarterbacks today in the college game are so athletic. They can beat you with their arm, obviously. But just when you think you have them figured out, they tuck the ball and go. I'd expect this defense to put in a spy to keep this quarterback from running.
Defense spends their second timeout to try to regroup. Offense coming to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before we reach the end of the quarter. Ball handed off. Defense will make the stop. It will probably be the final play of this opening quarter.
Georgia 14, Ohio State 7.
Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play. Movement here from the tight end. The offense will take their first time out of the half to talk strategy here.
Timeout, Georgia.
Here comes a crucial second down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run. Touchdown, Dogs. This offense is still clicking. But they'll try to add the lead down with the PAT. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. The kickoff team now set to move this one away. Fielded in the end zone. It's Jordan. Oh, he's got a crease here. Look out. And he steps out of bounds, but that's an excellent return to set up the offense in good position. Let's see if this defense has made some adjustments to stop him this time. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Caught, completion. Goes down after making a grab, picks up a few yards, but it's short of the first down marker.
Well, you could tell the quarterback knew exactly what he wanted to do with the football. He was going to that in route no matter what. He hits it for a nice gain.
Corner's back up now, playing a couple yards off the ball. Quick throw complete to the tight end. Not much after the catch, but it is good enough for a first down.
Chris, we get so caught up in these wide receivers and their playmaking ability and getting them the ball in space. Like the defense has to pay attention to them. Often too much attention opens up an underneath drag route like this, and the quarterback makes a good read. Nice first down.
Tackle made after a big gain.
Defense kind of lost the running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the first down in the process.
Buckeyes with 1st and 10 here. That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. Looking to throw it from the red zone. Looking to set up a screen pass here. That play is blown up. Defense makes the tackle in the backfield.
This is not how you draw it up as an offensive coordinator. You get a first down play, and you go backwards. Now you're behind the sticks, and that play just never seemed to have much of a chance at all.
Now it's 2nd down here. Heavy blitz look here, pre-snap. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Caught quickly. Doesn't quite get in, but it sets up a first and goal for this offense.
Chris, that's another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show why he's had such a great year this year. When he has time to throw, he gets his feet set. He's as accurate as any quarterback in the country.
A chance to get right back into this football game. It's first down and goal. And it looks like the quarterback's going to run it. Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing. Check this out. It's a 5-wide receiver look on second and goal. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back, bringing pressure. Quarterback moving out of the pocket, trying to create. Throws the ball away, but not before taking a hit.
Well, sometimes an answer for an offensive coordinator against a good pass rush is to move the launching point. Move the quarterback from one spot to another to affect the rhythm of the...
He'll make it into the end zone. Touchdown, Ohio State. Look at the blazing speed of that quarterback. Your defense trying to stop this guy. Good luck.
Well, Chris, you remember this week we talked with the offensive coordinator. He talked a lot about how they have run plays on the call sheet specifically for this guy to be able to get loose and make plays. We saw that exactly on this score right here.
Now the kickoff team is out on the field. He's going to bring it out of the end zone from a couple yards deep. He's tackled at the 17, so it would have been better to leave it in the end zone for a touchback. And the Bulldogs offense is back out on the field. Each offense has been clicking, scoring touchdowns in their last possessions. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. Jet sweep, receiver trying to find some room. And they'll tackle him about the 23-yard line. Second down after that run of the previous play. They're moving the receiver now before the snap. Offense stops the clock with their second timeout to talk strategy.
Timeout, Georgia.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down. And the wideout goes in motion. Looking to pass here on second down. Dumps a short throw down to the running back. Oh, the spin move, and he's got some space here. Oh, and he's in the clear now. It's a foot race. No stopping and takes it all the way. Touchdown, Georgia. Here's the point after attempt. And the extra point makes it a 28-14 game. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. Bringing it out. It's Jordan. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. First down here, the offense has time for one more play before the 2-minute warning. Quick pass, here comes a jet sweep. That's a nice tackle there by the senior. So we reached the 2-minute warning, and this offense trying to get something going here and cut into this lead before halftime. Second down play coming up for this offense. No press coverage. The DB's backing up now. Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Looks to the left, and it's complete. Brought down at the 28, and it's good enough for a first down. The Buckeyes hustle to the line to run that hurry up. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. Crossing the 40. Takes a big shot there from the defense, but moves the sticks. First down. The Buckeyes come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. He'll take a deep shot here. And it's caught inside the 10. They could not stop him. He's in. Touchdown, Buckeyes. And they'll set up for the PAT. PAT is good. They still trail, though. Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the return an opportunity to bring this back. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. Tackled at the 12. The coach wishes he left that one in the end zone. And the powerful Georgia offense is back out on the field. A little bit of my turn, your turn so far in the early going. Both offenses scoring touchdowns in their last possessions. The pass rush closing in. And he'll just get rid of it.
Man, I like this play. And not only is it the right play, throwing it away like that, but given that he had no other option, he just did what he's supposed to do to survive and get ready for this next down.
Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. And he's back to throw again after that incompletion on first down. Caught way downfield for a huge gain. Oh, and nothing but green grass ahead. And he takes it all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Bulldogs. Well, a touchdown to a wide open man. What in the world was going on the defensive side of it?
What was the defense thinking here? You can't let a player roam free like that. They just completely forgot about him and gifted him a touchdown.
Now the all-important extra point. The extra point is good. They stretch the lead a little bit more. Getting set to kick the ball off now. Fielded in the end zone. It's Jordan. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense back on the field. Not a whole lot of time remaining before halftime to cut into this lead. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. He'll take a deep shot here. Deep ball is caught for a huge gain here. Takes it all the way to the house. Touchdown, Ohio State.
I love to watch this quarterback go out and execute in this kind of situation. He's doing a great job of ignoring the scoreboard and feeling a sense of pressure to have to play with more urgency. Right now, he's executing. We're in the second quarter. Plenty of time to get back in this game.
The extra point is good. Cuts it to a 7-point game, 35-28. So after the touchdown, here's the kickoff, and we'll see if the opposing offense has time to answer before halftime. He's going to try for a return from a couple of yards deep in the end zone. And he's brought down at the 16. He's been better off leaving it in the end zone for a touchback. Let's see how the offense plays it here. Not much time remaining if they want to get a chunk play put in the scoring position before the half. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Snags the quick throw. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks, more than enough for a first down. Dogs hustle to the line to crank up the tempo. Offense flinching before the snap. That'll cost them 5. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Five-yard penalty makes it 1st and 15 now. Here's the snap, looking to throw. That's incomplete. Even on a first down pass attempt, he felt heavy pressure. Incomplete. Second down coming up. And the back now goes in motion. Receiver in motion now. Second down, we're going to throw it. Nowhere to go, and the ball is knocked loose. Offense with a crucial fumble recovery.
Well, just like running backs, quarterbacks, when they decide to pull the ball down and run, they've got to protect it. He left it out away from his body exposed, and it got knocked away. He's very fortunate he had a teammate who was able to get on top of it.
A tough situation with the offense. 3rd and long from their 25. Let's see if the defense brings some heat here. A pre-snap motion from the offense. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. Now in 3rd and very long, looking to throw. Look at the time in the pocket. Finally delivers to the left. And they're finally able to stop him. A huge gain and a touchdown-saving tackle as time runs out in the first half. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. Looks like they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. And the receiving team has recovered. Looks like the hands team did its job. Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense back on the field. Motion by the back will make the defense adjust. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Caught in the backfield. It's Fowler. And he heads out of bounds, moving backwards on that play. Didn't want to take the hit. What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. He's running out of time here. The junior able to bring him down quickly. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete. Buckeyes come up to the line in a hurry-up. And now the defense will call a timeout here to make an adjustment on their side before this crucial play. The Buckeyes will come to the line looking to convert on 4th down. Needs a completion here on 4th down. And he'll lost it to the end zone. Can't connect in the long throw. Incomplete. A 4th down stop.
Chris, the design of this play is perfect. Everything you want to see. The quarterback puts the ball on the money. The ball is right in his arms. All he has to do is catch it for a touchdown, and he drops it on 4th down.
And the Bulldogs offense is back out on the field. Here's the handoff. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4.
That's a great play all around by this defense. Your first-level defenders hold their own at the point of attack, allowing the second and third-level players to roam free and make the tackle close to the line of scrimmage.
Oh, and he almost had it. A chance for a momentum-changing interception. Does bring up 3rd down. Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. Looking for a deep completion. Receiver left alone down there for a huge gain.
Think about this, Chris. These guys have been working since January of last year to get ready for a dream season. They've had that. Now they're here so close into the postseason and the playoff. Working with the lead, it comes down to a 3rd down. They do their job, convert. Now they keep working that clock and getting so much closer to advancing to the next round.
And they'll use the ground game here. Able to fight for a decent gain here in that next play.
This is a good, solid game. 5 or 6 yards. Love to see that from the running game.
Georgia.
Damn, Joe, you can hear me on your screen.
The back's got it. Got space, looking to score. Touchdown, Dogs. This offense really clicking.
Boy, as a defensive coordinator, you've got to be careful.
Touchdown, Dogs.
You
heard it, Hawk. You heard it, Hawk.
That's exactly what happened here as they score this
You heard it, Hawk.
And they tack on the extra point. Now they get set to kick it away. Returner looking to make a play here. And he's tackled just short of the 25. And the Ohio State offense comes back onto the field. The last possession, they were stopped on a 4th down try. Can they get something going here? The secondary backed up off the ball now. Here comes a 1st down pass attempt. Catch hauled in here over the middle. And he breaks the tackle on the way to a solid gain there. The Buckeyes will hustle to the line here to run the hurry-up.
Anytime you have a chance to get this wide receiver isolated, to get the ball in his hand.
Here's the throw deep downfield. Tried to go very deep there. Good effort. Now it's 3rd down.
Pretty nice catch here, but a missed opportunity for an interception. Let's face it, a lot of these defenders, they've got it all. Speed, athleticism, and hands, sometimes a little questionable, as we saw here.
Urgency now for the offense that hate to come up empty on this drive, down multiple scores. Going to pick up the 3rd and short through the air. Oh, the sack is made there by the freshman. Here's a gamble. Head coach keeping the offense on the field inside his own 30. No press here. The defense backing away. And he's throwing for it on 4th down. Fires it to the wideout. Finds his man. Has the first down. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning. Gets a fresh set of downs.
Just great execution here on this 4th down to keep this drive alive. And what I love is the accuracy from the quarterback and a good job by the receiver knowing where that route needed to be able to catch the ball and pick up the first down.
First down, looking to throw the football. Defense is coming after him. Gets the ball off as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
Good adjustment here by the defensive coordinator. Let's face it, it's been a tough game so far for this defense. They've given up a ton of yards and touchdowns through the air. This time they figured out a way to affect his timing, and they get the pressure to hit him before he can make another play.
So after the incompletion, it's 2nd down. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. And it's complete downfield. There's the tackle, but first down yardage. Buckeyes offense is on the move now.
Boy, what a big-time play here by this wide receiver. Sometimes, Chris, I wonder if Woody Hayes would be enjoying this modern passing attack from his Buckeyes. And I like to think that winning would outweigh any concerns he may have about that ball being in the air so often.
The completion sets up a 2nd down play.
Boy, that's pretty good coverage here by this defense. Not much of a window to throw this ball into, but the quarterback's accuracy and the size of the tight end picks up a nice gain.
Offense sets the formation. It's 3rd down. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. He's going for a big play downfield. Catch made down inside the 10. And they stop him just short of the end zone. The offense set up with a 1st and goal now. Press coverage now from the secondary. Back to throw again. Touchdown, Buckeyes. Still plenty of life left. So with playoff pressure curve, the offense executes a long, grinding, methodical drive.
You know, the thing I've loved about this offense all year long is their ability to either hit the big play or not have to rely on that. Look at this. They're able to sustain a drive and still come up with points and get a touchdown.
Automatic on the PAT. I believe they're going to line up here and go for the onside kick. And the hands team able to make the crucial recovery. And the powerful Georgia offense is back out on the field. Great possession last time. They punched it into the end zone. Can the defense come up with a stop this time? Handoff on a single back formation. It's a 2-yard gain. 2nd and 8.
Well, the defense coordinator this week all week telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. He's moving out of the pocket now. On the move, trying to scramble for the first down, comes up short. The Bulldogs will hustle to the line to crank the tempo.
That's the end of the third quarter. With the score, Georgia 42, Ohio State 35.
First play of the quarter is a crucial one. Offense trying to convert this third down. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. In the third and short, they'll try to throw for it. The pass is caught.
Oh, that one really hurts for this defense. They get these guys to third down, a chance to maybe get them off the field, and they give up a first down late in the game. The clock will continue to roll.
Georgia getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Handoff here from the shotgun. Forced out of bounds just short of the end zone.
Good call here by the offense to be able to pick up this first down. And, Chris, it makes you wonder, with under 3 minutes to go in this game and trailing, the defense sitting back in their base, I thought they might be in a little bit more of an aggressive mind.
Fights his way in for the score. Touchdown.
Dog.
Man, that's another touchdown for this guy. This defense better adjust and get eyes into that backfield. He may go for a third or a fourth later today.
Extra
Get a stop.
up and good.
Let's get a stop.
Touchdown lead here now in the
We need to stop, Hawk. We need to stop, Hawk.
Kickoff team is on the field. See if they give the returner.
This is dog.
We need to stop, Hawk.
You get that bitch on the screen and say dog.
Bringing it out. It's Jordan. Tackled at the
Let's stop,
14.
Hawk.
Not very good field position to start here.
I believe in y'all.
Here comes the powerful Ohio State offense onto the field. Back goes in motion now. Let's see how the defense adjusts. Look out throwing here to start the drive. From the pocket, delivers over the middle. And he's tackled after the catch. The Buckeyes will come to the line to crank up the tempo.
Well, it's another positive play, but, man, look at the clock and look at the score. You still need a couple touchdowns to be able to get yourself back into this game and have a chance to win it. So you got to keep moving here and keep taking those shots downfield.
Goes to his right side there for the completion. Tackle made after a solid game to spot the ball to 31. First down here for this offense. That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. A pop pass on the jet sweep. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down.
The defense has got to do a much better job here of adjusting to the pre-snap motion. They just kind of stayed in place, and it gave the receiver plenty of room there to make a nice play.
The corner's now playing a couple of yards off the ball. Looking to throw it again. Delivery from the pocket, complete over the middle. He's brought down, but not before getting into enemy territory at the plus 47.
Hey, it's a nice gain here, and they get the first down to stop the clock. But late in the game, trailing by a couple scores, these receivers have got to be thinking about getting out of bounds as often as they can to preserve that clock, to give them a real shot to come back to win it.
Throws it to the right. He's got it for a big gain. And a huge gain before he's forced out of bounds. Big yardage to set up a fresh set of downs.
Just excellent execution here by the offense. They've set themselves up nicely now into the red zone to see if they can come up with a touchdown.
The Buckeyes are in the red zone. And from the shotgun, an inside handoff. Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a third and long. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. Catch made on the right side. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks more than enough for a first down. Here we go. First and goal. A touchdown here gets them right back into this game. It's press coverage now from these DBs. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. Touchdown, Ohio State. This game is far from over. Kirk, you look for rust. You look for jitters in the opening drive. You don't have any sign of it for that offense.
You know, the offensive coordinator, when we talked with him this week, he had a feeling that this offense was going to be able to start fast. But I don't even know if he thought they would look this good this early.
Looks to his left and makes the completion. And he makes the two-point conversion. The lead cut down to 6. Kickoff teams come on the field now to send this one away. Return starts from inside the 5. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16. And the Georgia offense is back out on the field. Suddenly, this is a tighter game. You'd love to build a drive, choose some clock. How aggressive will they get with the play call? Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. Dogs will crank up the tempo. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. It's an out route, the catch made. They bring him down after a solid gain, but it's still well short of the first down mark. Obvious false start there, moving too early.
What?
Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. So a tricky situation here. 3rd and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? You know this defense could be very aggressive at this moment. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. Receiver makes the catch. The reception nets about 7 yards, but 4th down coming up here. And the Bulldogs will come to the line on 4th down, looking to keep the drive going. He's got it, enough for a first down. The freshman quarterback showing what a cannon he's got. This line getting set up. It's a first down play.
Chris, what a call by this offensive coordinator. 4th down, they elect to go for it, and they
Breaks clear, end zone ahead. That's a huge gain. Stop finally made it to 43. Georgia setting up with a 1st and 10 now. And, of course, they'll work the clock here, keep it on the ground.
Christina, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively. I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space, still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Important 2nd down play coming up. Takes the handoff again. Gets some space around the 30. Breaks into the clear right down the middle. End zone ahead.
Yeah, I like this call here late in the game like this with the lead. Nothing too fancy, just right up the middle. Trust that offensive line and this running back and just keep working that clock.
And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. 1st and goal. If they play this right, they can pretty much put the game on ice. On the ground, trying to muscle it across the line. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. Backed up to the 5-yard line now for 2nd and goal. We're going to score. They'll run it to the left side. Stop right at the line. This is a stubborn defense backed up against the goal line.
It's a nice play by this defense, and now you're thinking about 3rd down and goal from around the 5-yard line. You got a real shot to come up with a stop here. Whether they run it or throw it, you get a stop here, and maybe you hold them to 3 points.
Urgency here. Got to cut into this lead. It's 3rd down and goal. And they'll get him down that time.
Tell you what, for a tired defense that's been out on that field for a long time on this drive, what a stop there on 3rd and goal. It brings us to 4th and goal. And as a head coach on the offensive side, when you put together this kind of drive, you're this close inside the 3-yard line, you've got to come away here with a touchdown.
And it sails right through the middle of the uprights. Solid kick.
Well, they almost put a touchdown in the
Let's go, Jay.
come away with 3 points.
After the clutch field goal, they'll kick it off here. The offense has a long way to go. Need a touchdown, not much time. And the fair catch signaled for and taken. Set it down for the offense. 1st down. Defense not pressing this time. On 1st down, it's play action. The pocket breaking down.
Sad. Dogs. Let's go, man.
Nice sack. Well, that's a great performance in a pressure moment, but now the job gets even more exciting, even bigger as they go on to the national championship game and play for that trophy.
And this is a new era. I mean, think about the weeks, the amount of games that these guys have been able to play and be able to accomplish this, to get to the national championship. That says everything about the endurance of this football team.
The freshmen again.
They get one more hurdle to see if they can become the national champs.
And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.